You can't fight the world and win disclaimer. The opinions, discussions, and views in this video are not politically sponsored and/or motivated. No individual, party, system, country, etc. supported this video. This video is intended for educational and recreational purposes. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. Martin Luther King Jr. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. George Washington. Every human made or created by God has the right to live wherever they want to live. Human rights to life. Sadly, this right has been twisted, misunderstood, and misinterpreted by almost 7.9 billion people in the blue planet. Herbert Hoover said, "Freedom is the open window through which pours the sunlight of the human spirit and human dignity." Independent nations exercise the right to operate as they deem fit, conforming to the rules of global peace and stability. Individual nations and regions are endowed with natural and human resources which they leverage for living, sustainability, trade, and comparative advantage in global economic trade. The natural global order is usually unfair, lopsided, creating internal and external conflicts and confrontations. Life is unfair. Each person, individual, corporate entity, union, nation, etc. possess varying chances on the board of life. Some have higher chances at success, others have little or no hope. Uncle Sam is known for its expansion of its political, economic, cultural, media, and military influence beyond its boundaries. Depending on the commentator, America's imperialism may include imperialism through outright military conquest, military protection, gunboat diplomacy, unequal treaties, subsidization of preferred factions, regime change, economic or diplomatic support, or economic penetration through private companies, potentially followed by diplomatic or forceful intervention when those interests are threatened. 1-2. The policies perpetuating American imperialism and expansion are usually considered to have begun with new imperialism in the late 19th century, though some consider American territorial expansion and settler colonialism at the expense of Indigenous Americans to be similar enough in nature to be identified with the same term. While the United States has never officially identified itself and its territorial possessions as an empire, some commentators have referred to the country as such, including Max Boot, Arthur M. Schlesinger Jr., and Niall Ferguson. Other commentators have accused the United States of practicing neocolonialism, sometimes defined as a modern form of hegemony, which leverages economic power, rather than military force, in an informal empire. The term neocolonialism has occasionally been used as a contemporary synonym for modern-day imperialism. The United States of America, USA, is truly blessed, a beacon of hope and a world superpower for almost 2 centuries. The future is bright, with endless possibilities, but can Uncle Sam fight the world and win? Today's complex world has seen the emergence of new superpowers, such as China and Russia. The BRICS are growing economically and militarily. Any provocation escalating to a conflict could lead to a full war with devastating consequences for all sides. World War III may be the much heralded apocalypse, the beginning of an end that is horrific. United States of America and the world at large are taking steps to avert this imaginable catastrophe. China, a brand new superpower, is flexing its military and economic muscles in an insulting manner. Hopefully this show-off does not generate into a showdown. You can't fight terrorism, communism, Black Lives movements, and/or any type of movement uprising at the same time. Let people be. The global order, bloodstained with years of suffering, injustice, wars, turmoil, and murder, will always reset itself. If this video blessed you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. PEACE.